So they were contributed by two Americans, yeah, they're the only two that I know of that were designed by people from outside Japan. So we're going into Mega Man 6 here. This was released actually in the United States by Nintendo rather than Capcom because Capcom did not want to fund a US NES release. They didn't think there was enough money in it. But Nintendo was trying to hype up its release of the Model 2 NES, the top loader, as opposed to the old toaster model. So this, alongside Star Tropics 2, were released directly by Nintendo rather than Capcom in the US. But this is the final of the 6 NES Mega Man titles. So as soon as we're done with this one, I'm going to take a short break. Anyone still watching? Hopefully you can help me pick out boss order here. Alright, so this one involves a robot tournament, which is a storyline straight out of, Astro Boy, I think. Mr. X, the sponsor of the tournament, took over. It's time to tell you the truth. I have been manipulating that fool Dr. Wily from the beginning. But now I no longer need Dr. Wily's help. Come and face my power, Mega Man. Network-assisted storage, okay. So, yeah. So the tournament was held, and then the organizer of the tournament seized the robots and is trying to take over the world. And he definitely doesn't look anything like Dr. Wily, does he? Because he's got a beard and dark shades. Looks like a pince-nez there. Definitely not Dr. Wily, right? Alright. You guys want to vote on who I fight first? Oh, wait a second. We got Blizzard Man, Wind Man, Flame Man, Tomahawk Man, Centaur Man, Night Man, Yamato Man, and Plant Man. Okay, we got to vote for Plant Man. Centaur Man. Alright, I'm going to flip a coin. If I can find one. Heads, Plant Man. Tails, Centaur Man. We got heads. I said heads with Plant Man. Is that right? Alright, so we're going with Plant Man. So one of the first things we'll notice as we're going through this game is our good boy Rush is missing. Where's our good boy Rush? Well, turns out Rush will be appearing, but we have to unlock him first. And he takes a very different shape in this game. I actually think Plant Man takes the prize for being one of the goofiest looking robot masters. He's right up there with Charge Man. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so I guess that secret project that Sega was talking about turned out to be something they're calling fog computing. And the idea is that they're selling their arcades processing power when they have to close the arcades for the day. Tango? Tango is in Mega Man 5 on the Game Boy only, sadly. He's definitely one of my favorites as well. Tango really deserves more respect. Several fan games have brought him back, though, which I love. I recently played a new fan game called Mega Man Rock and Roll, where you get to play as Roll, and yeah, that one brings back Tango. There's some really excellent fan games out there I've found. I've already played Mega Man Unlimited on this stream, so people know how I feel about that one. It's quite good. So I might show off Rock and Roll at some point. Alright, here comes Plant Man. How does Roll play? She has a slightly higher jump than Mega Man in that game, and she can double jump. But she has no charge ability and takes slightly more damage than Mega Man. If you've played Mega Man on base, it's fairly similar. She doesn't have the rapid fire, but yeah. So Plant Man, as I've demonstrated here, he follows a fairly simple pattern. Charge, jump, then fire the shield. So, Plant Man is pretty easy to take down. And we now have the Rush Jet adapter, which they're going to demonstrate here in a second. Oh, I thought they were going to show it to us. Alright. I'll show it to you shortly. Alright, so let's take a vote, folks. I've got my coin ready. We got Blizzard Man, Wind Man, Flame Man, Tomahawk Man, Yamato Man, Night Man, and Centaur Man. She's also a role-playing character, yeah. Playable role is a role-playing character. I suppose that's true. Stereotype Man. Yeah, Tomahawk Man is a little bit of a nasty stereotype. Okay, that's a vote for Stereotype Man. Centaur again. Alright. Heads, we're going for Tomahawk. Tails, we're going for Centaur. We got Tails, so it's gonna be Centaur Man. As far as I know, Centaur Man is the only quadruped they've ever done as a robot master. Quite a unique design. Makes him a little difficult at times to jump over. Yeah, you didn't even have to say who you meant as Stereotype Man there. I knew right away. I mean, yeah, Yamato Man's a bit of a stereotype, but... Well, let's not go there. Alright, so we got upside down water in this stage, so you can jump a little bit higher if you wait for the water to come down. It's a little of a strange mechanic here. You have to hit these things with a fully charged shot in order to get them to flip over and blow up. Here we have a visit from Eddie. Thanks, Eddie. Everybody say thanks, Eddie the Flip Top. I'm not 100% certain why they would go with an underwater theme for Centaur Man. It seems kind of odd to me. I mean, from the squids here to the submarine and everything, this is kind of an odd theme for Centaur Man. Alright, so we got the Rush Jet. So I can actually demonstrate here. Oh, let me show you. Let me show you the animation rather than skipping it. Here's how Rush helps us in this game. Our good doggy transforms into our backpack. So I can fly over the gap here. Yeah, that's what I said. I think they named him after Iron Maiden. So we fly over the gap here. There's 2 spots where you can fight Centaur Man. If you fight him in this place, we'll get a piece of beet. So we do not currently have Centaur Man's weakness, but that's okay. So, thankfully he charges at you fairly quickly, meaning you can make the distance over him when jumping over him. There's not really any way to stop him from freezing you, unfortunately. But, yeah, Rush is such a helpful doggy, he agreed to become armor for you. He gets all the treats. Alright, so there we got part of beet. Alright, gonna flip a coin again. We've only got 2 people. Who should I take on next? Blizzard Man, Wind Man, Flame Man, Tomahawk Man, Yamato Man, or Night Man? Okay, another vote for Tomahawk. Flame Man's a stereotype too, when you look at him. Alright. Heads, Tomahawk, Tails, Flame Man. They're both stereotypes, so... Alright. Heads. We are doing Tomahawk Man. There's a hidden energy balancer equipment in this stage that lets you makes so that whenever you pick up weapon energy, it automatically fills up whichever one needs it the most. Unfortunately, we don't have the rush part we need to get that, so I'm gonna have to skip it. Yeah, not cool, Capcom, doing that, Native American Brave thing. All of them are stereotypes except for Nightman. Well, what was Flower Man a stereotype of? What's Wind Man a stereotype of? I do like the music in this stage. And the Met Dispenser is great. That is true. Windman does seem to have a bit of a Chinese stereotype going. Oh, that's right, I don't have the... Okay, so I can't get through there to get the energy balancer. We'll have to come back later to get it. Anyway, what I can do is take this bottom path here. Okay, I actually have Tomahawk Man's weakness. It is the plant barrier. Tomahawk Man is easily the most difficult of the 8, I would say. And his weapon, the Silver Tomahawk, is probably the most useful attack in the game. Oh, I missed one of those shots. Okay, that's fine. We got him. Yeah, you gotta make sure not to hit him when he's got those invincibility frames going. Alright, so we went through the, because we used the rush jet to get to him there, we get the B parts. There are 2 places where you can fight Tomahawk Man. Alright. Gonna do a vote again. Blizzard Man, Wind Man, Flame Man, Yamato Man, or Night Man. Flame Man, okay. Are you both voting for Flame Man this time? Yamato, okay. Tommy has changed his vote. All right, let's flip. Heads Flame Man, tails Yamato Man. We have heads. That's been 3 heads, hasn't it? 3 heads, 1 tails. So, Flame Man, yeah, another kind of harmful stereotype here. And he's got oil fields to boot. If I touch the oil once it's been set on fire, it kills me instantly. Yamato Man has those judging eyes. Get a new coin. Okay, I will get a new coin. Oh, okay. I was hoping that would not happen, but we got flames. Alright, thankfully this balloon can take us across. Alright, so again, any of these flame attacks, including these little candle guys, hits the oil. It lights it on fire, becomes an instant death. But right now I can walk safely in the oil without it killing me. Most of this stage is fairly straightforward. I actually think Flame Man is a good starting boss for new players. There's not a whole lot about the stage that's particularly difficult. Flame Man himself can be a bit of a headache sometimes if he decides to keep throwing up flames too often. You want him to just shoot the little cannon rather than do the flame towers. But honestly, it's fairly easy to outdamage him with the charge shots. He can't compete. Not like the Tomahawk Man can. Alright, so we got the power adapter now. Yeah, absolutely. They should have known better. Let's move on. Alright, so we got Blizzard Man, Wind Man, Night Man, Yamato Man. I'm gonna get a new coin. You guys put in your votes. Yamato! Alright, Yamato. Oh! No need to flip a coin. Yamato it is. Any Star Blazers fans? Space Battleship Yamato? This guy is alternately known as Japan Man in the Mega Man Battle Network games. Alright, now we get to see the other Rush upgrade. Here he gives us fists. Gigantor. Well, that's a little older. Gigantor was, what, 1960s? I think there's actually a new Star Blazers show, isn't there? A new Battleship Yamato came out recently. This is another stage where it's really not too difficult for the most part. I don't have much to say about it. Alright, so once again we can use the rush jet to carry us up here. And this will take us to the room where we can get the beat part. He was a space-age robot, Gigantor, yeah. I need new headphones. I just lost the left channel on my headphones. Alright. Yamato Man's weakness is the Silver Tomahawks, so we have his weakness. That's pretty much all he does, is just shoot those spearheads at you and dash around the room. Not much else to him. So if you're having trouble with Flame Man, Yamato Man's not the worst place to start. Alright, we got Blizzard Man, Wind Man, and Night Man. Put your votes in. I've got a coin ready. New coin. Which I just dropped. Where'd it go? I lost it. Well, it was a penny. There it is. I see a vote for Wind. Blizzard. Alright. Heads, Wind. Tails, Blizzard. That's another heads. That's kind of spooky. Alright. Wind. So, as you said, this stage is kind of Chinese-themed. We got pandas everywhere. Do I have dice? Around here someplace, yeah. I suppose I could do evens odds. Alright, so this stage is a little tricky. The wind blowing you up gives you a little bit of lift. These platforms swap back and forth as you jump on them. I'm going to try to use the rush jet here to get that E-tank. There is a point at which the wind generators stop blowing you up, where their force cannot push you any further. So you're not in risk too much risk of actually hitting the spikes most of the time. They're just there to give you enough lift to continue. Man, I knew pandas were killers. If you jump on this from too great a height, there is a risk of hitting those spikes, but I'm going to try and move through here quickly so I do not get blown into the spikes. And while we're here, I'm just going to grab that health. Alright, so Centaur Man's weapon is similar to Gravity Man's weapon. It clears the screen of enemies. We're going to go ahead and use it to hurt Windman. The rules here are similar to the Gyro Man fight. And down he goes. Alright, I'm gonna get a dice then, if that... we'll do odds evens. I don't want to spend too much time looking for a die. I think I have them with my Dungeons and Dragons stuff in the other part of the house. So I'm just going to keep flipping a coin, I guess. We got Blizzard Man and Nightman. Blizzard Man is heads. Are you both voting for Blizzard Man? Alright. Tommy is at work, I think, so we're gonna just assume we're gonna go with Blizzard Man. Alright. So, while the ice does make us slide slightly, the snow doesn't slow us down here. So that's kind of nice. These timed explosive platforms we're going to see a lot more of in future games. I'm just going to use Flame Man's weapon to sort of sneak through here, grab that E-Tank. Notice that we have hockey pucks here, or curling pucks, I'm not sure which they are. I guess those are curling pucks. Now I'm taking a lot of hits, that was probably not a good idea. I got a little careless. Those are curling pucks, right? Because they have the handles on them. We got another submarine here. Alright, so it's nice that we have the power adapter here, because we can punch our way through here. It makes it a little easier to get through without hitting the spikes. And it also opens this up. Gonna take this nice and slow and get ourselves an E-Tank. So, for any fans of the NES DuckTales game, Blizzard Man pretty much works along the same lines as fighting the Abominable Snowman in the DuckTales game. Worst he can really throw at us is a couple of shots of these, but he's a really easy boss. Alright, so we got a choice between Nightman, 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 and Nightman. Nightman, I think. You think Nightman's a good choice? I think Nightman's a good choice. Only probably? I'm certain. Yeah, I figured you did, Tommy. Yeah, I appreciate you watching while you're at work. So we got through Blizzard Man, we're on Nightman. Nightman seems to have a thing for skulls here. Who else do we know that has a thing for skulls? Skeletor does have a thing for skulls, yes. That's a good guess. What about Night Woman? That would be nice. Yes, unfortunately, canonically, the only female Robot Master so far is Splash Woman. But the fan games have stepped up and given us a lot more. That one I was just talking about, the Rock and Roll, actually provides us with 5 new female Robot Masters. And we are doing some bouncing around the room here. Alright, so we're going to try to get the final beat part here by, instead of taking that door here, we're going to go down here. And punch our way through. Sedlec Ossuary. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna use Yamato Spears here. They go right through Nightman's shield. Otherwise, you have to wait until he throws that ball to hit him. But, as long as we have the Yamato Spear, he's a joke. Alright, so now we have Beat. Unfortunately, we don't get a lot of use out of Beat in this game. He does not home in on bosses anymore, only on regular enemies, so... Well, he's still my good bird. Alright, we're gonna go back into Stereotype Man stage for a second to pick up that energy balancer. Because we now have the power suit. We can punch through these. Yeah, I'm getting a little sloppy here. Alright, we're about to see the only appearance that Proto Man makes in this game. There we go. You just have to inch very closely there and destroy that block. So he's going to drop off the energy balancer. So now, from now on, if I pick up any weapon power-up, it'll automatically go to the weapon that needs it the most. Alright, we're going to Mr. X's fortress. It has a great big X on it, so you know it's his. And not, you know, somebody else like Dr. Wily. Clearly he's Mr. X because he has a beard and a pince-nez and... guess he's got a binti there or something like that. Is that what that's supposed to be? Alright, I'm gonna try to time this just right. I did not time it right. You may now go, ha ha! There we go. Alright, little shortcut through the stage here. I mean, we got full on everything, so we don't need any of this stuff, but it's a nice shortcut. Alright. Blizzard attack or flame blast will damage these things pretty well. You have to tag them right in the side. Alright, that's got one. Now we just have to wait for the other to come down. There he goes. Alright, Mr. X, what else you got? Mr. So-called X. Such an original name. Yep, looks like we lost a viewer. Well, thanks for watching. Let's see here. Wonder if I could finish this game before 10. Alright, I have to switch on the jets here. Not what I meant to do. Oh well. Alright, so... Not a whole lot to say about this stage. It's sort of... nothing too difficult. But this boss can be. So we actually need to... pretty much the only thing that's going to be able to hit him, for the most part, is going to be Silver Tomahawks. Because of that arc shot. But it has to hit him in the front. I'm going to go ahead and use an E-Tank here. Yeah, sadly we do not have M-Tanks in this game. So that's, not great, but, yeah, we're going to get a lot of use out of those Silver Tomahawks, so I'm going to try and keep those, fueled up. Silver Tomahawks are the new ring boomerangs. I think I got full life, so I don't even really need that extra life. Alright, let's move on. Oh, right. Let's see here. Try to pick this guy off from below. It's not worth jetting up there, really, until after he's dead. I mean, unless you've really got to go fast. So, there's plenty of pits to go around in this stage. We have a mechanic here where weighing down one of these raises the other. Can make some of these jumps a little precarious. So you do not want to jam down on that jump button, because those spikes on the ceiling do kill you in one hit, as usual. There's no real reason to take that bottom route there. Alright, in order to get up there I need to use the jet, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And I'm gonna soar over most of this stuff. I am gonna go ahead and use the power suit here. I don't have to, but it makes it a little easier to squeeze through. Get that health. Oh, that was almost a death. I gotta be more careful. Okay. Mr. X Stage 3 boss is, well, do the words piled or on mean anything to you? Because that is... This guy is named Matonger Zed. He's supposed to be basically be a Met version of Mazinger Z. So, unfortunately, he's nowhere near as dangerous as the real Mazinger Z. We just tear him apart like that. He follows a very simple pattern, and we just tag him with the Blizzard shot, and he's boom. Bing, bang, boom. Pile der on! Alright, I am going to take this opportunity to fill up the Silver Tomahawks rather than the Blizzard shot, because we need the Tomahawks more than we do the Blizzard shot. Alright, so we're coming to the end of Mr. X stage. Anyone want to take any bets on what's going to happen after we beat Mr. X? I mean, surely that's the end of the game, right? It's gotta be. It's Mr. X. He said he was the bad guy. Why would he lie about a thing like that? There are... once again, there's a split in the path here. He turns into an alien. Yeah, that's a good guess. That's a good guess. I'm gonna go this way. It requires we use the jet. Yeah, oh! That was a bad death to take. Just, really sloppy on my part. Oh well. How did I do that twice in a row? I knew he was there. Why did I do that twice in a row? Ugh. I feel like the rat in a maze would have done better on that, you know. First time he gets shocked, he's like, oh, okay, don't try to reach for that cheese again. Meanwhile, I'm just over here like, give me that cheese! Give me that cheese! There we go. Alright. Time to face Mr. X. And he is a giant swinging chain chandelier with googly eyes. Nope, he's dead. My scheme for world domination has failed, but I still have enough power to destroy you. It was Wily all along! Let the final battle begin! And, Wily's turning Japanese for this one. He's got a Japanese-style castle. Again, I don't know how he manages to build these castles so quickly. It's got to take like 10 years to build one of these things, right? I mean, I know he gets robots to do it for him and everything, and they could probably keep their mouths shut, but So I'm not going to question why no one notices them going up, but still. There we go. Alright, so we're going to take the secret path through this stage. Well, again, I think it's not that it's a union, it's that they're robots. Like, why do you think the robots in Mega Man X revolt? It's because of stuff like this. Alright. How am I doing on tomahawks? Yeah, want more tomahawk. Let's get some wind. Alright. I mean, the whole reason all those Reploids go Maverick in Mega Man X is it's all because of this stuff, this nonsense. They're tired of building castles. Yeah, I think they made it clear that Wily's benefits package is he kidnaps you and then reprograms you. Literally steals your free will, you know, so... Alright, this boss is a little annoying. Sometimes you hit, and sometimes you don't. Apparently, according to what some speedrunners have said, his hitbox can actually disappear on you. Like so. So, I don't know how it works. But we got him. Those Yamato spears went right through him. Bye-bye, Dino. That's a big dinosaur. I wouldn't really call it a dragon. It's a dinosaur, right? Because it doesn't have wings. I don't need the E-Tank. We got more curling pucks. Apparently we're in Wily's freezer right now. Seems pretty bare bones. He must have just moved in. We're gonna take a shortcut here. Has Wily ever turned himself into a robot? Not to my knowledge. I don't think he's ever gone full cyborg. That said, there was some stuff in Mega Man X6 that indicated that he might have preserved his mind at some point. The capsules that Dr. Light keeps leaving around in the X series indicates that technology has to exist in Mega Man canon. So, I mean, the idea that... We don't have proof that he did, but it seems likely that that's something that Wily did between the Mega Man series and the X series. Alright, so we just use the wind shooter there to make short work of that boss. It looks like one of the tanks from Dominion Tank Police to me. Like a Masamune Shiroda design. Let's see here, what do I need most? Yeah, spears. Doesn't really matter. Ugh. These piranha. Alright, we're going to turn on the jets and get up here. And we're moving on to the usual gauntlet. Alright, looks like they're sending us after Blizzard Man first. So I'm gonna pull out the Flame Blast. I guess Blizzard Man's supposed to be Canadian because of the curling pucks and all that. I don't know. Alright, now we get to use the windstorms on Flame Man. So that puts out his fire pretty fast. Alright, here comes the plant barrier. And that's got him. Centaur flash him. There's a dirty joke in there somewhere. Alright, we get to see Nightman's mace at work here. Alright, that's Nightman down. Plant Man's weakness is Blizzard attacks, so we're just gonna take him apart with this. Pretty much takes the same number of attacks, though, as charge shots do. There's no real reason to do this other than just... yeah, I like doing it. Rather than use the Tomahawks, I'm going to take Yamato Man out with normal shot, because we're going to need those Tomahawks. I am not doing well here. Alright, final stage. Unlike last time, we cannot depend upon Beat to do all the work for us. Alright, so this entire fight, his only weakness is going to be the Silver Tomahawks. So I have to hope these hold out. If I miss any of these shots, I'm in trouble. You can hurt him with the normal shot this time around, but it takes a lot longer. Oh, I missed one. Well, I still got him. Had plenty of ammo. Okay, that's good. GG, guys. Alright, that's it for the NES titles. When I come back, I'll try to keep it going as long as I possibly can until I pass out from exhaustion. That's what I promise. Game Revolution Inc. You can hurt him with a charge shot. Yes, I know that. So I'm going to take a break after we finish the credits here, and I'll be back as soon as I can, probably before noon. That's California time. So, probably within the next hour and a half. Anyone of my subscribers should get a notification. I'll put a notice on the Discord as well when I come back. But we're going to swap to Mega Man Legacy Collection 2. I'll see you, King Wagman. Glad you joined me. So I'm going to reiterate, I'm doing this stream, and I'll be doing it again later, to say to people, hey, you know, please, if you have anything to spare, make donations to Black Lives Matter, to make donations to bail funds. Go to actblue.com and look that up. I started this evening around, I want to say 2 a.m., 3 a.m. With those donations. I sent $50 each. So, whatever you have to spare, or just show your support in whatever ways you can to fight authoritarian abuse. I did not put a link in the description. I probably should, shouldn't I? I'm not sure how to do that on Twitch. Let me see what I can come up with. Should be easy enough to do. I'll just go into my dashboard and see if there's something there. Come back and put that in for the second part of this marathon I'm doing. I do know if you go to just www.blacklivesmatters or Black Lives Matter or Google it, you'll find the link on their site, and it sends you to ActBlue to make donations for them. One thing I did discover is the Minneapolis Freedom Fund actually says they have enough money right now. They're suggesting other places to go, so I would go to their website and see what they recommend. Alright, so that's it for the NES Saga. Hope everyone enjoyed this. Like I said, I'm going to come back for Mega Man Legacy Collection 2, which starts with Mega Man 7 and goes through Mega Man 10. To be continued. I think they knew that because it was already they were already working on development for Mega Man 7. All right. I will see y'all later if I do not pass out from exhaustion.